Howdy guys, today I want to show you the Caravan Parks 5 book we received in the mail just a few days ago. It's showing all the caravan parks within Australia that the team who created the book have stayed in, so you know that it's legit and everything was true and correct at the time of printing. So obviously the parks can change their facilities, their prices and things like that as they choose, but at the time of the book being printed, it was correct. So within the book, we'll just go through it quickly. I'll just run through. On the first page you've got, this is actually pretty handy, it's a full map of Australia with all states and territories, and it's got the roads, types of roads, things like that. Yeah, just within there on the left. Each state and territory is divided up, so you can see just through here. You have, these are map numbers, so if you want to look in this area, you go over to map 180, 181. Alright, and then we'll just skip through. There are different listings, different colours for each state and territory, so you can see them just on there. Okay, there are many listings. I think there's maybe two 1,000, something like that. Each listing looks like this, so it's got lots of different symbols, just like this here. It's got the name of the park, the street address. It also actually has the GPS coordinates just here, so if you go by GPS and want to type in the coordinates to search a place, then you can use these just here. It's got the HEMA map number and the reference, and the contact details. So just down here you'll find all these little emblems. So you've got, with the pricing just here, so you've got 27 and under for just the $sign. Then if you've got a plus next to the $sign, it means it's between $28.39, and then 40 and over for the $sign with two pluses. We've never actually stayed at any lower than the 40 and over. I guess, yeah, that's just all that was available at the time of our travel. Okay. Now, when actually, it's something to point out, when they do say 27 and under, that is generally, or each different category, it generally is for just two adults. Yeah, so if you've got extra kids traveling with you, like the place we're staying this weekend coming, if we take our kids with us, it's going to be an extra $15 per child per night, which is going to be another $60, lucky the kids are not coming. So yeah. Alright, so we'll just go through. You can see here on the listings you've got what each little symbol means, and I'll show you something that I have come up with shortly. Then you've got the big four discovery parks, family parks, the caravan park affiliations. So then if we just go further into it, you can see now it starts with Queensland. So Queensland, they're all they're all colour coded. Now within, at the top, you can see the map of Australia, and it just shows you within Australia whereabouts this particular map is showing you. And then as you go in further, when I get to the right page, it just gets in a little bit closer, and that's the city. Okay, no idea why that was bookmarked, but okay. So yeah, and you can see on each map you've got a little caravan symbol with the numbers. That's the listing number within that town. So obviously here in Mapleton there are two caravan parks, and they're both listed there like that. Now if I find in here, we're going to New South Wales, and I certainly do have a favourite. Okay, 57, we'll go to page 57. Okay, so you can see within New South Wales there are quite a lot of them. Now I'm going to be looking at, where are we? In Arrawarra, for example. So you've got up here, Arrawarra, there are 3. And you find Arrawarra just down here. Okay, so the numbers will be 16, 17 and 18. So you head back over to the listing page, and sure enough, 16, 17 and 18. Something I like on these maps is you've got dump point symbols. So just on there, if it will zoom in okay. Yeah, so what that means is it's a public dump point that is not necessarily in a caravan park, which is good. Okay, I'm just going to close that one there. Okay, so now within each listing, all the different symbols, what I've actually done as we were learning how to use the book and learning what each symbol was, we were finding that we were flipping backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. And also I needed a bookmark too. So what I've created was my own little laminated sheet. I got a little bit creative here, and I've got all of the different symbols and what they mean, and it's laminated as well. So this is my bookmark. It's a big bookmark. It's the same size as the book, so you can see there, just fits nicely there. And then you've got like the site reference. This is on the back of it. The GPS coordinates, map reference, and site contact phone number, and then the park affiliates. Okay. So within each listing, you have all of the symbols, and I'll just run through a few with you. So obviously this one's a little bit more expensive. I have stayed at that one, so I do know this one is more expensive. So it's got wheelchair access. It's got ensuite cabins, which is the little cabin. There we go. Cabin symbol with the ES, so ensuite. You've got internet, wireless. Wi-Fi, powered sites, which I certainly would hope so. You have ensuite sites for your caravan site. Then you have a playground for the kids. Pets are not allowed. This here is a drive-through site symbol. So what that means is if you have a big caravan or you are not confident in reversing into a site, you can ask for a drive-through site, and obviously you just drive straight through. Then we have this one here, means it's suitable for larger motorhomes. You have tent area, a barbecue. Well, there's probably more than one. It has a dump point. They're part of the Big Four Association. It has a camp kitchen and a swimming pool, and I can certainly vouch for all of those. Okay, and then just at the back, so each listing has all of those on there, whichever facilities that they offer, they have that there. Alright, so just to the back, so it's just pretty much a legend in brief, so it's just got that listing again with all the symbols just below. Okay, same thing, and then you've got your explanation of public dump point, cassette toilet use, this accessible for the bigger rigs, holding tank use, the fees, water available. Okay, and then just further in the back, this is where you can find the listing for the caravan park if you're looking for one in alphabetical order rather than state or territory order. Okay, and then you have lastly the public dump points. So as we just showed you, the symbols, so you've got the cassette, the holding tank, and that's suitable for larger vehicles. Okay, and that is within state and territory, so we're up to South Australia there. We just went past Western Australia, we're at Victoria, and so on. And my camera's a bit blurry. Okay, so that's probably all I have to show you about this book. Once I've gone through the free camping book, I'll create a video and show you that as well. But for now, that's probably all I can show you on that book. They're definitely worth buying. I highly recommend it. You're certainly going to get a lot of good information from it. Yeah, so that's about it. So guys, you can head over to our Instagram, The Big Lap on a Budget, and you can also head over to our Facebook. We have a page and a group over there, also The Big Lap on a Budget. And yeah, just come and share your stories or your experiences, any information, stuff like that. We're all a nice little community. We're all here to help each other. And that's about it. So enjoy, guys. Safe travels. See you on the road. Bye for now.